We are live on YouTube and Facebook. We're live on Instagram-orama. How's everybody doing? I feel like that's kind of like angled down really low.
Well,
that's better.
Sorry.
What's
that
up?
Was a little heavy.
How's everybody doing?
Started a live video.
I know, we're on top of it. Hope everybody's doing amazingly well. Crystal just got a shower, which may sound like a trivial thing, but it's not, because Crystal never showers around here. I'm just joking. We had our water line break, and we had no water into the building for, what was it, like 48 hours?
Yeah, it was like 2.5 days or something.
Yeah, so we're like sponge bathing it, and it was just not cool.
It was not cool.
I just got back from a run, so I have not yet showered. So it'll be great. That'll be the first thing I do after this live.
Yeah, I feel real amazing right now.
In case y'all were wondering, our shower situation.
Yeah, because you were all wondering.
I love your shirt, man. Hey, what's up, Jay? I like it too. It's a good shirt, man. We need to talk. We need to talk shop. I know it's been a weird year as far as conferences go, but I need to pick your brain on some things. I'd love to just catch up anyways. So let's definitely link up, man. Anyways, so I want to start off a discussion about the heart because Crystal stole mine. I'm just joking. Anyways, that's actually not how I plan on talking about the heart. It's true, but it's not the thing. So I just had Stephen Hussey on the podcast for the third time. Stephen is an amazingly brilliant guy. If you've listened to any of my podcasts with him or just him on any other person's podcast, he's just super, super smart. I listen to him and I come out smarter for it every single time. This particular episode, we covered the heart quite a bit. And he said a lot of things that really got me thinking. And I don't really know. I mean, everything he said made a lot of sense. I have to read his book. He's got a new book coming out. But basically, a lot of the premise of the book is that the heart, as we know it, the heart beating in our chest right now is potentially not the pump that we all know it as. So since elementary school, we've all been told and taught that the heart is the pump that pumps all the blood throughout our body, and that is like the life force of the body. That may not be the case, and he's got some pretty compelling information that backs that up. So there are a lot of different factors at play in what actually causes blood circulating throughout the body. There's been studies done in which you can inject a dye into your bloodstream, like a colored dye, and then you wouldn't want to kill yourself, but you could replicate this in animal models where you could euthanize the animal and the blood will continue to circulate for 2 hours after the heart has stopped beating. Where are you going, babe?
I'm gonna turn this light down before I start blinding everyone with my.
All right, so that is interesting in itself. And then he talked about something else, which is called the fourth phase of water. So basically, water has this additional phase that movement. It creates a flow pattern. So, for instance, if you have any form of energy coming into water that is at the right consistency, that it enters this fourth phase of water. For instance, if you have red light, injecting into a body of water, the particles, like the actual atomic particles in that water, will start to move from that energy. That creates a flow, and that is basically an interaction that happens within our bloodstream and in our arteries. When the water in the blood, because we have water in our blood, when that enters that fourth phase of water, it flows throughout our bloodstream. He talked about that. He talked about the analogy of, when you've got two doors in a house and one is cracked and one is open, you close one or the other. Everyone's had that happen to them at one point. That's also kind of like the shuttling and the flow rate that's happening within our own bloodstream as things are happening within the context of it not just being the heart pumping. All of this, which sounds like a lot of stuff, to say that when we look at heart failure, when we look at heart disease, when we look at all these heart issues that people often are plagued with, it may not simply be because of a hereditary design. It may not simply be because it's a genetic predisposition. The heart may be pumping harder because all these other systems in place may not be optimized. He he describes this much better than I ever could. So I encourage you to listen to that podcast when it goes live. But it was really enlightening to hear that, when we look at the heart as being the primary pump and driver for blood circulation in our body, when he strips it apart and actually looks at what the variables are and what causes this process, this natural phenomenon to occur, we're oftentimes pointing the finger at the wrong culprit. And that can be echoed throughout our nutritional choices, our lifestyle choices, and all that it involves. So all that to say, it was super interesting, super enlightening, and I encourage y'all to check it out. You have anything, Dan?
Nope.
So we have all these comments and stuff like, what is Robert rambling
Yeah,
like that?
it's a little bit hard to understand. Like Robert was trying to explain to me earlier. It's a little hard to understand, especially if you've been taught the way that the heart works your entire life. Like I went to a lot of school in the medical field, and that all just sounds wrong. But like soda is the standard American diet. But like keto sounded wrong when you were doing the standard American diet. It's just, people are always doing more science and always learning more things. So I'd be interested to learn more about it, but right now it's a little bit hard to like digest.
Check out Stephen Hussey though. He's the brain behind all this. On that note, I'll just say my own big.
Okay. I guess I'll just go now since Robert's gonna put on a show.
You want to get some comments knocked out here?
Yeah, we got a hello, a hey savages, a that's adorable and makes me ill, lol, JK. Hey from aw, wait, you're joking about her taking your heart? Well, it's true. You're giving me mixed signals, man.
Yeah, she took my heart. All right, more to come, says Jay. I'm excited. More to come. That's good. What's up, people? What's up, man? How you doing? I hadn't seen you in a while, bro. How you been? Jay, I'm available later tonight. I can't tonight. I've got a lot going on tonight, but I definitely need to. I think you've got my number. I think I've got your number. I'm pretty sure we have each other's numbers.
Oh.
Just delete the call.
Oh.
I think you have to.
Oh, really?
Oh, crazy. There we go.
Okay.
But yes, we will definitely talk. If I don't have your number, I'll email you for sure. I may have your number.
So someone said, so drink more water. I don't think that's it.
That's not. It really kind of makes the importance of being hydrated that much more of a top of mind thing, because you think about it, if you're dehydrated, your blood pressure is lower. And when you look at having the right viscosity in your blood due to proper hydration, and that combined with water in your blood reaching this fourth phase so that it's able to move and circulate more efficiently, it stands to reason that you would need to have more water.
I just have to, can you just go down to the last comment?
What?
Just go down to the last comment.
Hold on, I think I'm almost there. All right, Cindy says, hey there, beautiful people. What's up, Cindy? How are you? Brad says, hey guys, what's up, brother Brad? I just bought the Understand Resistance bands. I see their logo on your hat. Yeah, This is actually one of my favorite hats, and Crystal got it for me because she ordered some resistance bands.
Actually, they sent me a Christmas gift, and I gave it to Robert, so it was a free hat.
Great topic. Thank you, sir. All right, Daniel said, mostly naked picture of Robert in the background is making me uncomfortable. The mostly naked picture.
A drawing.
Yeah,
someone drew this. Isn't
freaking
that
awesome.
Awesome.
Very impressive.
Yeah. It was really cool. I thought that was a funny comment, though. It made me laugh.
I'm sure we get the new building to like put up all the artwork that people have sent us and stuff over the years.
So fun. So cool.
So if you want to draw a stick figure of me at any point, if you're not as talented as that, we'll still hang your stick figure up.
Do you experience serious heart rate fluctuations when drinking wine, even a 1 glass Dry Farm wines? I have 5 to 10 heart rate overnight when drinking just 1 glass. See, it's very normal.
We don't ever test our heart rate or blood pressure when we drink. We probably should. We probably should just get a white girl wasted and then test ourselves throughout it all.
Do you never look at your Oura ring after you drink?
Not really.
A lot of people's sleep suffers, and your heart rate can vary. Alcohol just does a lot to your system. Even if it's just a little bit, it definitely can. So very normal. If you are comfortable with those fluctuations, then drink a glass of wine. If that makes you uncomfortable, then I would just avoid alcohol in general.
I said white girl wasted. That's not like a racist thing to say, is it? White girl
I'm
wasted.
a white girl and I don't find it offensive.
I'm totally losing my place. All right. So Daniel said had 4 deaths in our family, 3 COVID related in 5 weeks, and my son had surgery last week.
Oh my goodness.
Sheesh, man, that is heavy there. How are you holding up? How are you doing? It's good to see you on here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't have the words, brother. If you need to talk about anything, anytime, you got my numbers. Just let me know. Brandon says, hi, y'all. What's up, Brandon? Last live, you mentioned an electrolyte supplement that had good amounts of good balance, but I missed the name, Brandon. Can you tell me again? It's Redmond Relight powder. It's got a 2-to-1 ratio of sodium to potassium. 1 scoop of the Relight has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 500 milligrams of potassium. I love it. Their lemon watermelon flavor is delicious.
How's the bacon brick coming along? We are not doing a bacon brick.
No bacon bricks. We made a mistake of doing that before.
Yes. What do you think of the Perfect Protein supplement?
I haven't tried
Perfect Protein?
I don't think I've tried that one. Is that the brand, Perfect Protein?
I've never heard of it.
I don't think I've tried it. Evening all. Well, good evening to you too.
I like this thing, but it's super wiggly.
It is a
The
little
thing
wiggly.
that's connected to.
Maybe we can like put the bottom up so that it's more
Maybe.
soft.
The heart thing makes sense, and I'm fascinated. Excellent for the podcast. Mm-hmm.
Arlene, yes, I did say white girl waist.
You had him on the podcast?
High histamine also. Wait, was it a question?
No, it was the Perfect Protein.
The Perfect Protein. I don't remember. I've had so many people on the podcast. It's the one that I just published today. Fill me in a little bit. I've had so many podcasts here lately. I'd recorded 2 today, but I haven't published those yet. So let me know what you're talking about.
What do you think of the Perfect Protein supplement? That doesn't even sound familiar to me.
The Perfect Protein supplement.
Unless it was a while ago.
Or a recent podcast that I just published. Because I did talk about
It's too bad Danny and Adam are texting you so much and not on your live.
They're things too. All right, Danny and Adam, you can't do this to me.
Okay, I can't get out of here.
I don't know. How do you get out? Send. All right. Whew, technical difficulties.
Monday. You put it out on Monday?
All right, so I'm pretty sure I haven't tried it yet. So when that was recorded, he hadn't sent it to me yet to try. But it's basically an amino acid that he's talking about that has the right ratio of all the amino acids. I want to try it. Tried it yet. So he is sending me some. I've got to buy some. I'm not really sure.
So it's like a protein supplement. I was thinking a protein powder.
It's an amino acid compound that has the right ratio of all the different amino acids that's going to yield the best recovery, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm always super skeptical about that kind of stuff, so I don't want to vouch for it yet. I will try it. I will test it out, but don't take me as publishing the podcast as me vouching for it yet. I'll always bring somebody on and hear what they have to say, but I haven't tried that, and I don't want to say it's great because I haven't. But he seems to believe in it quite a bit.
Is it different than amino acids, though?
It's amino acids, but it's in the right ratio of everything. So like, there's a lot of pretty crappy amino acid supplements that say, okay, here's 2,1,1 leucine, isoleucine, valine, but it's like, okay, how much of that is actually getting absorbed and assimilated by the body? Supposedly his stuff is the perfect ratio of each and absorbs more efficiently.
Got it.
All right, they said that it's funny and it's not offensive, and well,
good.
I love the watermelon relay. Yeah, that's my favorite too.
I haven't tried that one.
Daniel says we're doing good. I also started working at my church part-time doing media and video. Just been busy trying to work my way out of my Amazon job. Yeah, I saw your studio setup. That looks freaking awesome, by the way. Totally respect you wanting to hustle, have a side hustle, and work your way out of your normal 9 to 5. Let's talk about that more. We can talk about entrepreneurship and side hustles all day long, man. So let me know. Monica says probably they're talking about Perfect Keto Protein. Yeah, that's what I would have thought too, but this is from a podcast that went live on Monday, but close. Adventurer Mike says, hey guys, I have you all. We've been missing you too, Adventurer Mike. All right. Been hearing about iodine. Do you take any advice? Or do you have any advice? Just order J. Crow's Lugol solution, but don't know how many drops to take.
I take a lot of iodine,
I
actually.
do have an iodine recommendation. Definitely take iodine. So you need the right amount of iodine for thyroid health, for lots of different things.
Yeah, I feel generally I feel like females are really lower in iodine and need more as well.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of iodine in seafood. So if you eat a lot of seafood, then you're probably good. But a lot of people don't eat a lot of seafood.
In the right kind of seafood.
And the right kind of seafood, and you kind of have to watch out because too much of certain types of seafood, you're going to have too many heavy metals. So it could be a catch-22 that just winds up shooting yourself in the foot. So what I like to do is supplement with kelp. Can you hand me that bag over there, Crystal? There's a bag in there that is it's a kelp. It's called and I'll show you something that I just got in the mail, and it's amazing. There's several bags in there, but it's a bull kelp bag.
It's a what?
It's a bag of kelp.
This one?
No. There's it's like the other one, like the beef liver, but it says kelp. Maybe on the bottom. There we go.
Woo!
All right. Check this out. All right, so it is Gold Standard Bull Kelp Freeze-Dried Crunch, a natural source of iodine. Promotes thyroid support, 100% organically sourced. All right, so this stuff is iodine, 490 mcg per serving, in which a serving size is only 1 teaspoon. This stuff is crunchy. It's tasty. I like it a lot. I've been sprinkling it on my food. Kelp.
Can I smell it?
You want to just taste it?
No.
It looks like sawdust.
Smells a little like fish food.
And it does.
I did just brush my teeth, but
I just put it all over my shirt. But it gives you a crunch.
I'm really good at being a taste. Oh man, battery low.
It gives you a nice crunch, and
I'm
it's
really
super
good
tasty.
at being a taste tester because I generally don't like things.
Yeah, but sprinkled on top of your food is pretty tasty. I recommend it. So this for iodine would be a really good solution.
I'm
pretty impressed, though, huh?
That's pretty good.
I know. All right, Cindy says,
Can I say real quick that it tastes like the bottom of a pork rind bag?
Not too. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Do the protein threshold changes regarding the carb intake? I feel horrible at 72% fat, 20 carbs, but used to feel amazing at 68%, 20 net carbs. Yeah, so there's a lot of factors at play here. The protein threshold. So basically, that can be described as your ratio of protein to fat from a point, and where you're feeling most optimal is subject to change based on your total caloric intake, your total carbohydrate intake, your total body fat percentage, your total activity level. All of those factors can influence what your ideal protein ratio or fat ratio is. So, for instance, if you are doing a ton of really highly energy demanding activities, stands to reason that you may need a little bit more dietary fat, so your fat ratio may in fact be higher in that context. Now, as you're decreasing calories, that's going to be in a different context than if you're at a caloric surplus. So, to your question in a roundabout way, yes, all those different factors and variables will very much so likely change depending on your total carb count, total body fat, total caloric intake, all of that. Thank you. You betcha. L-citrulline greatly helped me reduce post-concussion migraines on the subject of head injuries. Yes, we're supposed to talk about head injuries. We totally forgot about that. L-citrulline.
Robert, I asked him what the topic was, and he said
I dropped the ball.
Wow.
But yeah, L-citrulline. I used to supplement with L-citrulline a lot, but I don't really supplement with it that much anymore. You ever supplement with it?
Nope.
It's
I don't
in a lot of
anything.
Yeah, but L-citrulline is pretty good.
Except for kelp.
Headed to CrossFit. Love you guys. You have a wonderful CrossFit workout. Sarah, kill some PRs. Cindy Molina says, thanks. Thank you. We caught up on the Instagram rammer?
Yep. Why do you keep calling it that?
The Instagram rammer?
You got your hair cut, but they missed like one hair.
On my ear?
Yep, right there.
I know. They always, that's like one I could like pull out almost. Don't you hate it when you get a haircut and there's like one random hair on your ear? They get it? No.
Robert's gonna cut my hair. You guys want a video of that?
I do it right now. Live on Instagram and Facebook.
We
YouTube?
could definitely do it live, but
If we do it live, I'm intentionally gonna like make a massive mistake so that people can see it online.
we're definitely not doing it live. I
um,
feel like you wouldn't do that because you don't want me to get rid of my hair.
we've actually got our crew, Keto Brick production crew, out there working out right now. They're getting swole.
Swole.
So I'm super excited for them. It's awesome to have them working out, bettering their lives on a day-to-day basis. Cindy says, is eating cod liver as healthy as eating beef liver? I had a hard time with metallic taste. It's so they've got a different micronutrient profile, beef liver and cod liver, that is. I like to incorporate some fish because you're just simply going to get a better omega profile from like a cod liver than you would like a beef liver. But beef liver is the king when it comes to things like vitamin A and some iron. So I would recommend kind of doing a little bit of both. You don't have to do all of one or all the other, but kind of mix it up a little bit. If you don't like the taste of the cod liver or the beef liver, then maybe try mixing it with something or using something that could dilute it. A lot of people cook their livers, their kidneys, or stuff like that in wine. Sarah, Emily, who's on here, she eats a lot of like kidneys and things like that. I hate the taste of kidney, but if you cook it in wine, like a red wine, that can reduce a lot of that terrible flavor.
I feel like the acid in it breaks it down a little bit.
No, don't let him cute your hair.
And then they said cut. I actually have been wanting him to cut my hair for a while now. Because I'm one of those girls that doesn't care. But I think he would be so nervous to cut too much of it off that he would not. He would do such a good job. His dad does his mom's hair. Her hair is long like mine. Actually, she just cut her hair kind of short.
If I can make it over a day or two next week, would you have any time? We would normally have time, except next week, the week after, and the week after that, we've got a bunch of in-person interviews.
They're all here for like a couple of days each person. Yeah,
we're flying people in and whatnot to do in-person interviews. So this would not be a good time from a physical standpoint, but that should hopefully all be done within the next few weeks. And yeah, let's definitely connect, brother.
Beef liver ground into ground beef also helps a lot. Oh, see, I can't.
That is a good way to do it, though. Doing like a organ meat burger and you mix it up with some just normal ground beef. Yeah, I'm digging it. I tell you what, though, so this company, they sent me a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna have to do a product review here soon, and I'm gonna have Crystal taste test everything as well.
Oh, well, I just tried the kelp. Oh no, I don't want to try the other ones.
It's gonna happen. I like everything, almost everything. Crystal likes nothing.
But people always ask him, like, when he brings out weird things, they're like, did Crystal like it?
Yeah. And like,
I most of the time haven't tried it because
I'll try it and I'll say it tastes great. And somebody will be like, Robert's got some crazy taste buds because that stuff is nasty.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have Crystal taste everything that I taste on
I just don't like to be rude about people's product. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that it's not good.
Yeah. Well, just be honest, you know? Cindy says, I do hamburgers with heart, liver, kidneys, and tons of Cajun spices. The only way I found to swallow it. Yeah, Cajun spices make everything better.
Looking for a good keto coach. Any recommendations? Asking for a friend.
We may be a bit biased and say that we're pretty good keto coach options, but there's a lot of other really good coaches.
A ton of coaches.
Yeah, there's a ton out there.
Kind of just depends on what you're looking for specifically.
Yeah.
Are you looking, are you more of someone who likes to work out a lot? Are you looking to lose a lot more weight? Are you, is the person dealing with eating disorders or things like that? If you can give us a better idea of what you/they are kind of looking for, we can probably direct you towards the right person.
Yes, indeedy. All right, ladies and gents. I don't want to cut this short, but I really want to take a shower. So I have used you before. You rock. Glad you're back in Northwest Arkansas. Yeah, Jeff, I remember you, man. We did a podcast. I am not back in Northwest Arkansas yet, but I will be soon. So we just bought a building and everything up there. We're getting that renovated right now. We'll be locating up there soon, but we're not quite there yet. When we do get up there, come check out the facility and just catch up, man. It'd be good to catch up with you in person. Keto 71. How you doing? All right. I appreciate multiple points of views. 100%. Perspective makes the world go round. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, brother.
They said
really
we
do.
can talk with Crystal. Go shower. LOL. Thank you. Goodness.
You don't smell like Rose either.
I just took a shower. This is why I'm like fresh face, wet hair.
I got for Christmas for him.
He did.
Matching
Cute,
top
huh?
and bottom.
We're all about the camo right now.
I got him camo so that she would be hidden from me and I couldn't see her. I'm so mean. But it's because I love her so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Always good talking to you too, Cindy. Love you, Robert. Yeah, see, they said love you, Robert.
They'd rather talk to me, though.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Take care. Toodaloo. Have a wonderful day. And we think the world of you. We'll talk to you soon. What's next week's topic going to be?
Maybe we should do the head injury one that we were supposed to do this week.
Head injuries it is. Sorry we dropped the ball on that one.
Sorry about that one.
I just want to talk about the heart because it was on top of my mind.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Y'all take care. Adios. Have a good one. Ta-ta for now.
Peace.